All right, Romeo, let's circle back with him here because the last time we talked to Romeo, he made the very brave step to go and see a therapist. Wasn't feeling right about things that were going on in his life, and anybody that has gone to a therapist before realizes that sometimes it takes one, it can take two, it can take three therapists until you're finally comfortable. And Romeo confessed to his therapist that there was one reason why he just couldn't take her seriously, and frankly, she was a little offended. You want to take it from here?
Yeah, so I basically told her the one thing that she probably can't change, which is her age, and it was just bothering me. I felt like she was young.
Did you ask her how old she was, or did you just say that you just look so young?
Well, she's a woman, so I felt weird asking her how old are you.
But you didn't feel weird telling her, you look so young. I don't feel like you can be a good therapist.
That's a compliment, is it not?
Not to a professional.
No. I feel like you didn't want to do this therapist thing so badly. You were going to find 50 things about her you didn't like. Well, you know what? Yeah. You're 5'7", and
your eyes are really close together, and it's creeping me out.
And they're green.
Yeah.
And I just had myself seeing a therapist that had blue eyes. You can't change that.
It was the middle part for me. That was it.
So when you said this to her, you said she took it very professionally, though, right?
Yeah, she took a couple of seconds, kind of like, processed everything I said, and then she was just like, you know what, like, okay, I'm hearing you out, I get it. And then let's just try to start over. One of the things though, like I think I should have learned by now is that if you speak about someone on the radio, don't tell them that you talked about them on the radio, because that just opens up.
That's a bad idea.
Right? Mm-hmm. It opened up a door for her to basically just go back and listen to the segment.
Oh, man, that's the worst.
No, that's a good therapist because she's doing her research
Really?
on you to really figure you out.
Now, the therapist that I was seeing refused to listen to the show because she didn't want any kind of opinion at all of what I was like professionally. So she refused to listen, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's what she should have done, honestly.
Yeah, this is on her, man.
Yeah. So I had another session, and I was sitting there. 20 minutes go by. I don't know why. It's always about the 20 to 30 minute mark where the things come out, you know? Yep. And so she's just like, I have to address an elephant in the room. And it got just so awkward in there. And I was just like, what's going on? And I hate the fact that it's on Zoom. It just makes it even worse. I feel like you're just staring at the screen and you don't know like if the quiet moments are just like a internet connection issue, or is it just quiet and awkward?
No, you go. No, you go. No, you go.
So she brings it up. There's an elephant in the room. And I'm just like, okay, what is it? Because I don't have any elephants anymore. And she's just like, I went back and I heard the segment. I heard you talking about me, and I just don't know basically how I can handle being your therapist if I feel like I'm being critiqued on the radio. And I was just like,
I think
you're going to get fired.
I think she's breaking up with me.
She's breaking up with you.
I think your therapist needs a therapist, bro.
We need to see other people.
Yeah, you should find somebody else.
I think so.
So he
think
can ruin them too? He's going to ruin every therapist he goes to.
Yeah. You just don't tell them, or you can tell them.
Yeah, I told my therapist knows I talk about her on the radio, and she has the same philosophy as you. Like, she occasionally listens, but like she doesn't go out of her way to listen because she wants to keep those two separate.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping, because she only knows me by my government name, so I didn't think she was going to come up in here and like find the segment and all that.
No, okay, so let's delve in. Did she talk about this segment? Did she say what bothered her about the segment?
Kind of. I mean, one of the things was that basically in the last one, I said that she wasn't going to offer any wisdom. That's not what I was trying to say. I was just trying to say that.
That is what you said.
No.
Exact words.
That's exactly what you said.
Well, yeah, that's what came out, but that's not what I was trying to say. What I was just trying to say is that I felt like looking at her being young, I wasn't going to get any of like life experiences that she could put together, not realizing that really, like, and I even told her, I think what I wasn't thinking of was as a therapist, you're just supposed to, I think one of you guys said it too, that she's just supposed to help me. But I was just trying to fix the situation at this point.
Yes.
I was just trying to fix, but I just told her, like, I think I didn't realize that you're just supposed to help me put my thoughts together and kind of my emotions where they go. But also, Yeah,
I
she's breaking
think-
up with me.
No, she's not. What you're what you're doing right now, knowing it or not, is really brilliant because you don't want to see this therapist. So she tells you that, look, I don't like it when you talk about me on the radio. So what's the next thing you do? You come in the next morning and you talk about her on the radio.
You are
Which-
self-sabotaging
right.
this relationship.
Which professionally, I want to hug you for. But personally, you want out of this relationship with your therapist. So I don't know who's breaking up with who, but it's not going to work.
And that's something else you have to get over with the therapist. The therapist doesn't have to have gone through the same thing you had to be a good therapist. They go to school for this because they're there just to help you sort your feelings and sort your thoughts.
Okay.
Yes, they study you, they dissect you. If you want life advice or like fishing tips or what to order at the bar, go to a nursing home and talk to some boomers. Like you want life advice, talk to some older folks. Your therapist can be any age and she's just helping you dissect yourself.
Yeah, Romeo. As Jay-Z said, on to the next one.
The Bert Show.